There are only two people in this life that can pray for you and as well wish that your life get better than them. A godly parents that is God-fearing, that have the love of God in their heart towards you. Number one. Number two, a godly pastor or prophet or apostle. A godly man of God who had the fear of God, who have the love of God in his heart, who pray and wish that your life get better than his. These two people, if you have them, value them, regard them, respect them, celebrate them. In this life, it's not easy to have one who care for you, who can do anything for you. I remember so many years ago, when I was most young growing up, I knew of a man of God. This man is so kind-hearted. He do not pastor his members, he father them. And one of the occasions, one of his members took took a loan from an individual and he could not pay. This member has parents that are still living in that same village, but the person took police and went to the house of the pastor to arrest him because the person who took the loan, which his member was not around. Now, he went to the parents of the young man and said, if your son did not pay my money, anywhere I see him, I'll kill him. And they begin to rake. You know what the parents said to him? We will not ask him to collect money for your hand. So anywhere he said, whatever I want to do with him. And he went to the pastor and tell the pastor, that's your member. He's holding no money. And he have not paid. And it's not in the village, he have traveled. Anywhere I see him, I'll kill him. Right away, the pastor looked at him and he said, what did you say? You kill my son? You can't kill him. He's holding you money. He will pay. He's not in town. But nevertheless, if he didn't meet up to pay, come meet me. I'll pay on behalf of him. Months has passed. The young man never paid. The pastor made the statement out of love. He didn't have the money to pay. So the young man who he's holding the money took police and went to his house to go and arrest him. He did not deny that he promised to pay the money. Neither did he deny that the young man is his son in the Lord. He took the blame. Finally, God made a miracle and he got the money and the money was paid. That is the true love of a father to his son. These two people value them. His son did something bad, and he ran away. In the local village, another story. And the villagers were looking for the boy and they caught him. He invaded somebody's farm. And they took him to the center of the village. And according to their believed, after beating him publicly naked and after disgracing him, they would take him to the community local court, where judgment will be passed. And this judgment that will be passed can be cutting of one of his hand or leg off. But the father said, my son is still young, full of life, and had a greater future ahead of him. He took the punishment of the boy. He was beaten and one of his legs was cut off. The sacrifice of fathers, biological fathers, the sacrifice of spiritual fathers is beyond what you could imagine. If you have a good one in any of this category, value them, celebrate them. They might not be 100% perfect. Don't use their mistake against them. God loves us as Christians. And God loves Bayelsa and Prophet Praise. More grace.